because we got to take advantage of the free ship day. Let's talk steak. Let's talk Kansas City steak. Premium, highest quality, white linen quality from those top restaurants in really the perfect size. This is going to be a 4-ounce top sirloin steak from Kansas City. It's the first day presented this year, and we're looking at a sale price of $99.98. Now, when's the last time you went into a steakhouse, one of those high-end steakhouses, and you said, I will have the 4-ounce top sirloin steak, please? And they said, okay, that will be $8.33. I don't think that has ever happened anywhere, not at those white linen restaurants. Now you have this at home for $8.33 each, a steak, and it's that perfect 4-ounce size. You're seeing it there kind of sliced, really gorgeous, really delicious and juicy. The 5 easy payments that you're seeing of $20, that spreads out the payment over the course of the next 5 months, but the easy pays do go away at the end of the day, so you will not have 5 easy payments tomorrow. We have fewer than 450 of these to go around. There's also no auto delivery, so if you do want to stock up, these will be perfect in your freezer. Let's welcome in Chef Ralph Pallarino, former restaurant owner and a professional chef. He knows steak. He truly does. And Chef Ralph, it's good to see you. This is a really great one. I'm really excited to talk about these because it's that perfect size of steak.
Yeah, I mean, you said, I'll be honest with you, we haven't had we've only had 4-ounce top sirloins once.
Really?
And I said, oh yeah, it's crazy because usually it's 5 ounces, but everyone tells me, Ralph, bring back the 4 ounces because that's exactly what I need. I don't need any more than that. And that's why we refer to this as the top sirloin petite filet, not only because of the size, Rachel, but what is a top sirloin? It is a cross between a filet mignon, it's the second most tender cut on the cattle, and a New York strip steak. And what you get is something that resembles very close to that center cut filet mignon, no gristle, no fat. I love how thick these are. And then we just kind of go right in here and it just cuts just like butter.
Wow.
And look at that, right? Now, this is a lean steak, but for a lean steak, it's very juicy because of all the marbling. That wet aged steak produces marbling. We start with grass with all our cattle, and then we end up grain-fed, which gives you that marbling also and that really deep, rich taste.
Oh, wow, is that delicious. So beautiful.
Is that nice?
You're going to get 12 of them. So again, it works out to $8.33 each. Ralph, you know I used to be a cruise director on cruise ships, and there was a high-end steakhouse on board the cruise ship. And I would go every once in a while, and you would get a steak, 4 ounces, 5 ounces, 6 ounces, whatever it be. The minimum you would pay would be $50+ for one cut of steak. So now when we're looking at $8 and change, and I really want to highlight that Kansas City Steak Company, you guys are the ones who are supplying those high-end steakhouses.
Yeah, and you know, that's a great point they brought up because now you're getting that experience that you would get at all the places that we sell to, because this is our top seller. Because all those high-end steakhouses, they love to put this on the lunch menu as kind of a featured cut.
I see.
And then on the dinner menu, it's usually kind of under the filet, the strip, the ribeye. But what people don't realize is for you to have that experience, for you to have this top sirloin, not sirloin, and I'll get to that in a second, but this top sirloin that eats like a filet mignon and has a taste just like a New York strip. I mean, that is a perfect medium. And you see all those juices, they're running clear. And then that's just all that marbling. And this steak cannot be dried out.
Oh,
look at that.
my goodness. Okay, so talk to us. What is the difference between top sirloin and sirloin?
Okay, so now normally sirloin is what kind of you probably had growing up. The name itself was a kind of inexpensive, tasteless cut, but it was still steak, right? The top sirloin sits on top of that, on the sirloin, on the cattle, but has that robust tenderness and taste that you're just not going to get with a sirloin. And it's what we call an achievable, everyday steak that you could do so much with. And Rachel, you know, I don't know if it's just a thing or what today, but I did something for you, and I want to do it for you. So you've heard of chicken mole, right?
Yeah.
Well, you said something about you couldn't get the cocoa that you want it.
Yes.
So what I did is I happen to have some cocoa. All right, I have kids.
Yeah.
And I crusted one of these top sirloins, and we're gonna make a steak mole taco. So you see that
my
beautiful,
goodness.
that is crusted with cocoa. And now I'm just gonna slice it nice and thin.
That's what I bought. That's what they told me to buy because they didn't have their hot chocolate packets anymore, but they said, but here's the cocoa powder. So I have that at home, so now I need the steak.
Yeah, so now look at this. We're gonna put this over here. We're gonna get that mole.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful, kind of like just lay it down like that. Okay, and now let's go in with a little bit of tomato.
And Ralph, I love that you're doing just one, but honestly, that one filet, that could be 2 or 3 tacos too.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of putting a show on here for you, but yeah, I mean, let's be honest. We could probably get 2 good-sized tacos out of this.
Yes.
If you slice it like super thin with a sharp knife, maybe 3. But you know, who knows? It's all how much you eat.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna finish with a little bit of salsa verde, and there you have it, a mole top sirloin taco.
Oh, that's amazing. Ralph, in our last minute, tell us the best way to cook these. So they're going to come frozen, and then what do I do?
Okay, so we want to either overnight in the refrigerator to naturally defrost them, or put them out for a couple hours or in cold water, and then when they're done, dry them really well before you go ahead and either sear them. This is great in the air fryer because of how lean it is. You're not going to mess your air fryer up, and you're going to get a sear all 4 sides, right? And of course on the grill, the flat top. And then what you get is this beautiful, lean, beautiful top sirloin that eats like a filet mignon.
Amazing. We have 425 remaining. Oh my goodness. Ralph, you are going to be back at 4 p.m. for a full hour with Justin Sachoka, so we'll be looking forward to that. But in the meantime, with about 400 remaining here, now is the time to check out. Thank you so much, Ralph.
You got it. See you guys.